All right, mi fambulem na kusha kusha na kabo kabo. Wherever we're in a day, and today again we don't come back with another edition of What Would You Do? And me when they talk to na mina Fatmata and we share some come to na from VOS. And we just want to say we so sorry because we don't come before and then we have some technical issues then, but we don't come back again. We apologize for that. And today the topic what we get is between a husband and a wife, who handle more load at the home. So this na argument so we don't get where a lot of women then they say na the woman them, or a lot of men and they say na the man them, or some people they say, oh me I can't like confused, you know. So today we want to know what in there now when I don't mind, when the viewers them, what do not think say in a relationship or maybe in a marriage, what do not think say they handle most of the load then at the house. Now the man or not the woman. So today on day one for you go to not say I want for me to comment down below and also call and share this video. And today we'll get a guest with me. We'll go join you shortly. And for now I will call Madam Cabo. We now you know they're able for join with live on the screen but and they're on the phone. So you go introduce himself to her. Hi Madam Cabo.
Thank you, Madam Savage. Good evening to all the viewers. We're sorry about the technical issue. We will talk. Now, my name is Isita Cabo. I'm the co-host for this program. What will you do? We're not going on much. We're sorry that we don't come late. And again, we just want to make everybody know for say we're glad for joining us, and we want for you from everybody. So thank you. I hope everybody will enjoy this show. Over to you, Madam Savage. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, and I will call the man of the house, Mr. Umar. Making him introduce himself for now.
Because for a long time we don't be silent. At least we don't get a platform today for at least for tell we don't continue to get now their homes them, you know, as man. The problems all do undergo, you know. The modern days slave road go on when a woman they under, you know. Una join me today local discourse. Una join me today at least local voice some of we problems out and now we find solution. Yourself can be part of the show, you get right for call, make call, contribute, and we expect una all today for contribute towards the show, you know. We can say na viewers we not get full manner. Everybody where you call they make sense. Yes, sometimes we opinions and can be differ, but everybody makes sense, you know. So we they look forward to all na the program.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Umar. And also, one of the team member go out now, free time, you know, interview a lot of few people. So go play one of the videos for me kuna go see waiting them back. The people in a free time they think about this topic here, so we get today. So technical team go put up the video so that way they'll not go watch, please. Please I want for me to share this video to my friends and family, and I believe say it will help other people as well. Technical team, please.
And welcome to another edition of the program Working Council now from Voice of Salon Radio and TV Network. Today I deal with somebody where the topic of the county closely link with the family. So before I go further, I want to let this sister introduce herself. What's your name?
Nina Aissatou.
Aissatou. Welcome to the program now Voice of Salon Radio and TV Network. Today the question are man and woman. Now who that gets more load, who that gets more responsibility now the home?
Well, as for my opinion,
yes,
it's in different way. Man get your load, woman get your load.
Okay.
From your side.
Okay, so like I say for your side. So like who that gets more now to your side back?
So me on side, me take and say woman then I dey take woman on the inside for now. Woman then get load responsibility na us pass man then.
Why make you say so?
Why make her say so? As for me, where would they na us? Where do please subri 6 o'clock I don't grab.
Okay.
Make food for the pikin and me man for go work.
Okay.
After that, I left me man for short time. I go left me pikin at school. I accommodate. I can't take care of me man before they go work.
Okay.
After that, I take care of the place, whip, sip of the place. From there, go market, buy, can cook. Maybe I not can cook stuff. I go back and I soon for go take me pikin and come here. Rinse him clothes, take care of farm. Then we go before I begin cook. After I don't cook, do other thing there. If I market, I take and I will sell.
Okay.
So I take and say, then Lord, they are them boku for me.
Okay, one thing, you believe in that 50-50?
Me, for me, I not believe in that 50-50 because man them back then where they load. It's not easy inside this country. For them man settle home, that home they become success. It's not easy. Me, for me, I take and say, if we me and my man they na us, the man forget 70%, me they get 30%.
Now the responsibility.
For me, yes.
But now if you man self choke, let me say you not get money for spend for do some things, you go do them for the man?
Yes, of course. That's how they work. Now us me and my man. Where something all day today me get, I they do them. Because I know say where he gets, you know they greedy, they spend them. Where he do am, where no dey, I know they go tax, I know they force am. Me back they do say because I know say the home now to get am. Me picking them and picking them, me picking them. Where I get her for good, it's I get for good.
Okay, so for count everything now, all what you don't talk to, you say the human gets more load na the host pass the man, eh?
Yes.
Okay, family, una thank you. We wanna listen to it today, and me we they call the program to na Mohammed Sissi Camara. Again.
All right, me family, as Nado Yegi to waiting the lady say, the woman say for him, a one for make man then get 75%, make the woman then get 30. So what you wanna get for say about that? Do una agree 75 and 30 or 70 and 30? I don't know. So one for Yegi, what you wanna go say? So back to Mr. Umar and Madam Cabo. So what you wanna think about this you know, load thing that's on at the house?
So I will give the platform to Mrs. Cabo. I will come inside later.
Okay. Look like
I don't need pet so.
Yeah, Madam Cabo, go ahead.
May I think say okay, the lady let be clear. A one let man then take 70% of the load, then we take 50, that's the try for say, or the gender equality, or they say 50-50%, 50-50 for like in everything. Respect
no,
now.
The lady say,
now.
No, instead for the load na the house for him. When remember where Mr. Sissi Laksa say you think say na 50-50, he said no, he don't want 50-50. He want let the man get 70, let him get 30%. So what do you think?
I will push for 60. If I will take the load, for let the man take 60, me take 40. But if it comes by the spending, I go still spend 60, let me just spend 40.
Okay. Well, my family will just as soon as don't listen to the topic, and we'll also now all go get inputs towards this. And two, we'll get to a guest within addition so with we where I want for make you introduce himself to Ona. Then from there we'll go start the discussion. Hello, ma'am. How are you, ma? Thank you for joining at the show. Go on for make you introduce yourself to humble them. Yes, working.
Yeah. Una kushe una kabo. Mina Patricia Lombi. I'm glad for day today with Una. And this na for what we discuss. about wetin they go on at the homes them. Because the
Thank you
argument
so
on the
much.
on say now the man they play the best part or now woman they play the best part. So today let everybody gain your input.
Mhm. All right, thank you so much, Madam Patricia. And right now, we don't play one video where the woman be they talk. So they ask and say if he agree, say now 50-50 for them at the house. He say no, he wants 70-30. He want forget 30 and let the man get 70%. So what thing that you don't take to that day?
Well, me on take let the man then get the 60 and the woman get 40. Because why I say the man then forget the 60 and woman take 40, man not always the head. Man is man. Man not the head of the house. And when God creates the world, now man first he creates. When he creates man, because he said the man lonesome. When he take from the man inside and bring woman. So the woman a helping mate to the man. So the man is always the head. It's always the boss.
Thank you, ma. So, Madam Cabo, if you say something, so what in a young take two?
Me just kind of the one that what we say, would that they take the heaviest load? I feel say I want to know if the topic would they follow with debate and say as woman and the claim say that they take more, or the man and they say that they take more for make we go know whether they do waiting. Because if the question they're gonna say waiting, we think would that for take 40 or that for take like the percentage, they feel say would they deviate small. So now that no man me feel. I don't know if everybody think the same way. Because it say husband and wife who handles more load at home. So already we just want to know that take more, not to other ones waiting. Because I believe say if they ask for what if we go want that 40, 60, so man go say 10 self. But if you come back the money side for let them spend the money for me, I think I want 50-50. But if you have for taking responsibility, I know I want 50-50. I want 40-60. So let we decide so what we want. What would Lord be consistent with the acts, would they take the heaviest load? Let everybody be fair. If you think say they take when a woman they take heavy load, it no matter if you know woman can speak for man, if you know man can still speak for woman.
Okay, so Mr. Umai and Madam Patricia, so would I think say they take the heaviest load in a marriage or maybe any form of relationship between a man and a woman? Would I think say they do most of the load them?
I don't listen to Una, you know. I really admire the way Una introduce Una intro is really nice, you know, because really Una really plan for can persuade the people and today for can confuse the people. But all I can say, we don't tell out this sentiment. You know, when they say issue, we get they just use some biblical terms for coal with temper with pepper water. We know they take that anymore. You see, for say na rip and take na man rip and take make woman, a woman rip and take make man. All I know say we get one thing where we live, where we win at the life, and that's everybody gets the same equal share. You know, so like. Don't people use men, women particularly they use men in their homes, you know. When it come, we say comfort day, you know, then he always comfortable for ask for 50-50. But when it come, we say man for shake pocket or woman for shake pocket, then they want to take the balance, you know. So I feel say that's an injustice towards the men. I feel say you know that much necessary. So like if una come together, say una the bill at home, the responsibility should be share 50-50, you know. But when you count sentiment into the whole thing, then the other person already be a vulnerable person in the relationship. I feel the man now the relationship when you come in terms of domestic violence, because so we can call them. I feel say we the man now victims, you know.
Really?
Oh, okay. Mr. Woman say in field say in the man and a victim. So what do you get for say, Madam Patricia? What do you think
Well,
say
in
they
this
take
case,
them
they tell you
in a
say
marriage?
na the woman they take the heavy part. Why I say the woman they take a heavy part? Any relationship, now woman I ain't get the relationship. But any home where you enter, if that man they hide money business at that home, now what not they at that home. So any successful man there is a strong woman. When you not hide your money per woman, that woman can make you become king. It can ace you right up. The way you open your money up to that woman, if they take that, you give that woman $100,000 or $100. If they turn that money, it multiply that money. But if that man they hide that money, that man can get that $100, it never multiply. It put on their pocket. By the time you gonna do it come, it don't done. But that woman within her house, if food no dey, na in the stress. So if they cut in court, when man they get chop money nowadays, and they tell you not to even nowadays, then they take almost at the chop money, then they put pepper, 20 leon, Maggie, 5 leon, Yabas, 5 leon. And go don't get check all na 14 leons. But when that woman they go na market, they spend more than 30,000 euros. But that man they expect out of that 15,000, when he can emit good food na us. If that woman not be the turn, he not sabi do business. Forget how he go flop that money for cook. How he go eat? How good food he eat? If they go there na for us. Pikin and therefore, now we say like we country Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone basically the salary basic. Now we say 800 or 1 million. Inside 1 million, now they pull them pay us rates. Now the man they always pay the us rates. When he don't pay the us rates, they almost they left. Not all man they show in basic salary to woman. Now this now the problem where they inside the homestead. Because the man they not they show them basic salary to woman. They know they show them basic salary. So that one where he don't pull the us rent, where the woman talk, he go can't pull 400,000, he give the woman. He say I don't pay us rent. Then beginning day, that woman out of that 400,000, take that month done back before they pay. So tell them not go pay quick. Inside that 400,000, now then that woman go to sweat, and they go to wood, he pleat wood, he sell, he make kanya, he make this, he make farmer market. Just so let something go there na us. But that man no one know. Once he don't go, he no say he don't give 400,000 for the month. And when you calculate 400,000, no they do for the house. So woman, they play more role than the man at the house.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Madam Patricia. So Madam Cabo, waiting at your partake. Thank you, ma. You really raise a very good point.
Yeah, myself, I think say I support Madam Patricia. The man, then at the head of the home, always, then will always be. Yes, now the first God creates, because of that, they're not the leaders. But when you check back, they're stronger than woman. Was that woman they work and was that man they work? Woman, man get more energy past woman, so they can able to do more. And then, like we countries there, even now also now self then they fight them. Woman they will not get better pay for the work what they do. We all the man and they do the same job, but they pay man they more than woman. So the income level for not for example now abroad, even worse than Africa, but when all they go work. But especially in our African homes then they expect we the woman then when we come work, we for come back, we be mama then. So like this website I put a question, I say, what's a woman's role in the home? So they say a woman have multi roles. As a wife, the website say she is expected to serve her husband, preparing food, clothing, and other personal needs. Then they say as a mother, she has to take care of the children and their needs, including education. As a worker, she has a professional and discipline She has to be professional and disciplined and have good as a worker. She has to be professional, disciplined, and a good employee. So sorry there. So now, as they don't say, woman then they expect we pikin they look up to you. Papa they look up to you. They expect you for can cook. Pikin they expect you for making help out in homework. So on the way they go to the papa, they go to your mama. Then so quick, especially if they listen to news or then they watch the game. Then two things then they go pull and pana. If them party call and they talk about politics, pikin off for can near them. But then at the same 8 hours when I all done go clock. So now, in don't come and get for can prepare the food because even where the papa then I said quick for
close the door
or let the mama give them food. So now you don't go work, you don't come prepare food. Daddy they expect you for say for pick in closer you check the button. Pikin said they expect you for make you go buy and make you cut food for them, make you check in homework. The teachers and they expect you now for do that. Your employer as well, they expect you for say if you be disciplined when you come, even if you tired, for sit down, you nod the head. You for sit down straight, especially if in a net self you the work. So then they expect everybody, they expect so much from this one woman. So we all know sometimes you go sit down, they talk with the pikin. Papa self wants something, and they self too much. So it's way too much. Sometimes and the man is not able for help because some they want help, but they not sabi how for help because with society, normally don't prepare man them back home like for even help in the kitchen. Some people not sabi even for cook less. So for them, one for help said they not sabi how for do that, and then they feel big or they feel like say society saying a woman for do this now for that. So we get a lot where woman they carry these days, especially now where the man in income only not able for support the house. Otherwise, he go get too much stress and die ahead of time. So me feel say for that reason, the woman then they carry a whole lot on them. Now they house them more than the man them. Because one, the employers and also not fair to them in terms of the pay rate. So then they get less income and they compel for pay for show the man and the income. Most people, if you not show that income, you and the man will get plaba. But most of the time, the man, they show all the income, as Madam Patricia said. They don't. Back home, you own infidelity create down because then girlfriend business, they want some money for left in their pocket. But yeah, now I don't know which is the main reason. But for make I go stop now, I feel say some of them reason and they make me feel say the woman then we they do more and we they all the relationship together because we they be all of this for the pikin. But the papa then with small pressure hit, I like pikin then they left. So yes. Over back to you, madam.
And that is so true. I kind of like agree a little bit, say, woman then they take more load, even though, yes, we get man the way they do some things their mother and the woman they in some relationship. They make indifferent and also independent, so who's how you find yourself. But majority of the time, now woman then they do a lot of things them because number one, that they take care of the pikin them, now then they cook. Now then they clean, now then they do most of the house choice them. And when you think about the outside world now, sometimes again, when you come for a bill and stuff like that, they see the woman then they chip in for pay bills and all that stuff. And at the same time again, and then go come out work, then go they rush, they come for can cook, and then go take care of the pikin, then do the pikin, then here, dress them for school. Do all those other things that you go see the man go sit down in there and go they watch TV and go they play game. Sometimes they even if the pikin go near and I said the pikin they cry go in there, they say, go to your mama, go to your mama. All those things are some things that what we don't see. Because although yes, as we don't say, sometimes man and kid they do majority of the load, but it depends the kind of relationship where they find themselves. But 85% of the load them now woman then in the carrier. So yes, Mr. Umar, you can come in.
Now they make they laugh, you know. I just get one request. If that be the allow waiting and called gender swapping, let we just swap gender for only 24 hours. You know, let you be the man for 24 hours, be the woman for 24 hours. Let we just feel each and other position, then we know. You see, you being a woman not qualify you for being an accountant. You know, at least the Madam Patricia way they talk, I just shake me they laugh. For the mere fact that you're a woman, no me say you not qualify for be an accountant here for go kakanko nani to you so that you go manage them. Now me they work me money, now me they manage them. And then for the mere fact that you're a housewife, not qualify you say you for sit down one side enough for work. You see, much of the time we get this gender sentiment way into the whole issue. I feel say the gender sentiment now go try for drop down a little bit. Mrs. Kabo and Madam Patricia, since the day we God created man, as soon just borrow that part of Mrs. Patricia because I seek out the gender sentiment, seek out the biblical side. Since the time when God creates man, we always stay at the giving position, and woman always stay at the receiving end. From chop money, let me say from put cola, feeding, chop money, down to the sex, the women are always in the receiving end. You know, always in the receiving end. They play the victim. You see, and in a relationship, you know, for they play the victim. When you play the victim, now that's the problem there. And if I talk about something, he said the man the cheap, and he said the woman with the cheap inside. You see, in a relationship, you don't need for cheap. Why you the cheap inside when you are part of it? The bill, where it come, then when they write down the bill, they say Mrs. Cargo or the Cargo family. It's not specified that only Mr. Cargo should pay the bill or only Mrs. Cargo should pay the bill. The bill of the Cargo family. So why you for chip in when you are part of it? You see, the thing is that it comes in terms of responsibility. The women, they take themselves as if na favor that they do in a relationship. You are not doing favor, you are just being part of it. You know? So you then a house, they do lazy, say that man for go walk a car with them, you manage them. It's not making sense. You see, that's when I start the whole thing, I say, we are the victim in the relationship because the women then they receive and the expectation is high for the day when you go put cola for them. Officially, now they don't thinking they don't be employed for life. All them for do not for receive. You go kick out them, then they grumble. You no go kick out them, then they grumble. You count them beaucoup, then they grumble. You count them small, then they grumble. All the time, then just one day at the top with the benefit. And that ain't the problem. And I find that much in an Africa setting, you know. Most of the time, you see the women, them, hey, Namide sock picking, hey, Namido did this, hey, Namide. Listen, let we just swap gender. Myself, I really happy. I go really happy for Sokul the picking one day. If really, if it's possible for low swap gender. Let you go, let you circle a cook. Like women are very good cooks, so let you go work all day. You can. When you reach now house, I dey boil for you water you ask. Before you lay down, I ask you for the money you go work. Then you count and you corner it to me. Then the money you go again, I arrange how for use the money. Me go the stage the way for use the money. Let you just feel. You see? The whole thing about it, sentiment, and relationship, now a commitment on both sides. When one side don't decide say, or you don't feel say, in a victim in the whole thing, in the problem. And I think say the women now in a relationship, then they pay a lot of that victim act. A lot of victim act. And this sentiment again, me now one man way, are they in favor of 50-50? So this sentiment way, when they say 40, 50, 60, 50. I don't understand. All over the world, women they earn for 50. So which time when I call this 40, 50? So the 50-50, you know value what a kind in terms of spending. You only value in the media. You know, so like I feel say una forgive am a second thought again. I know say really una dey touch the program, but the victims how una dey play, na you know they tell well, you know. So I feel say
Okay.
una rethink again.
Mr. Umar, when they say okay, la come inside quick, but when you say, you know, the man they go work and stuff like that, they in the corner to the woman. When you think about that, the majority now, I'm not saying like 20, 30 years back, but nowadays, man they work, woman they work. Both man and woman they work in the house. Two of them, both of them, then they pay the bills. But when you come for take care of the pikin, then give them shower, dress them, get them ready for school, make food for them. Man they do that day.
Yes.
Majority of the time.
Yes.
And the woman.
Yes, man they do am. When I say man they do am, you see the responsibility. One thing it starts from the relationship, from the beginning. When you start playing the victim, now then the problem there. When you start playing the victim, then you become lazy. Then you feel say all the time that for they push you. Women, even then they work. You say that they work. Now, woman, you see, you go to work, they make $7,000. A man, they make $5,000. When they go to McDonald's, they eat food. The woman expects for let the man pay for the food. The woman feels say the man in responsibility for pay. You know, so when you say 30 years, 40 years, I understand. I don't know really which part of the space you live, because I think say not to art, because as far as art concerned, whether European, African, Asian, Arabs, everybody else in terms of women, they always let where man they spend. They always let where man they spend, whether importantly or unnecessarily.
Yeah,
man they always spend.
So you know for spend.
I go put them to you now. Say I go put them to you now. Say the last time when you go to McDonald's or the last time when you go to a restaurant with the family. Even though you get money that you pause, and one of the most, let me say, cashful item that the woman they earn, now them pause. They always load with money. But I go put out to you say when you go McDonald's the last time, even though you get $500-700 that you pause, you be expecting the man for pay the food. This night, so the victim side, play the victim side a lot.
Mr. Umar, but I got money for confess. And I can't move. Why they laugh to that question?
You know, say, I talk.
Yes, I can come inside.
Yes, ma. Come inside, ma.
You can come in. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Number one, this man, I sees this man in point.
Yes, ma'am.
This man say, now in the work in money. So you not get right to corner need to that woman. But any man, they put unto you say, any man where they hide money per woman, for let you become successful, it's not easy. So any successful man, there is a strong woman. Man, when you show your money to the woman, that woman, they multiply that money. But when you hide that money and that woman gets suspicious, say, because you get the man them, when he cannot also they give little, then the woman in the suffer. He put the balance in pocket, he go enjoy and treat with other woman. Then when they sack you per work, the woman where they na us now they still go under suffering. He ain't picking them. The girlfriend at treats that and he don't left you because you don't get taken for Rogia. But that woman ain't still the US. Now that time you will begin rap panna, you begin move panna, you begin make so hey be me all this that woman in one grain. But you know they left you and then picking and then he go. It's still the sidon inside that house and they take you off in picking them. He no mind he go work for a company woman. He gets it bring him because this is not the voice of Sierra Leone. When they talk in favor of the Sierra Leone woman, the Sierra Leone woman and they suffer, back home woman and they suffer. Then they go through a lot. Na man and today, I tell you, even back home and America and all over the world, now when man one young woman, they say, who say you they work? What do you do? He say, who say you dey work? Who smoke where you dey work? Especially when you tell that man say you not the nursing field. The love where you know one day gets now you life. Now it dey show to you. Because he no say you go bring Monica na the home. Of course, yes, that's what happen. If you know they do nothing, he say, oh, I know now somebody I be want ask you for. You know they talk again with you because you don't say you know they do nothing. Because what make you feel say man and they ask that question? It know say when woman work, woman they bring Monica na us, the woman gets a better role for play. If you know they do nothing, that man no wants you. Now make they always say we picking them. We the young one the way they come up say, woman you get for be self-reliance. Because when you be self-reliant, the man not they take you as with anything. But when you know they do nothing, that man he go quiz you down. He go quiz you down. You especially African woman, they don't have voice. Because the woman then just sit down as a housewife. When the woman there as a housewife, now the man no more they go work in breaker. So the man can eat her any kind of way. But if that man they bring it puts, then you the woman yourself you bring it puts. And they tell you please go there another house. Then if that man know they hide the money, he open them. Darling, now this I make now this and pay me. Myself, now this. For example, like they set myself as example. When I was in Africa, me let man I be a police officer. Now me used to go take his salary. When months done, now me they go take his salary. I was a hairdresser in Sierra Leone. I get 2 shops there. When I they work. I they work the money, then me man, them they pay me man 13,500 with a bag of rice. 13,500 with a bag of rice. Then me get saloon where are they train people there. Then they pay for year where are they train them. People customer then they come. That's 13,500 where they pay me man for months. Police. Those days back police where they pay that amount. So if they take 3-4 months they not they pay salary. When they can, if they're only 4 months they not pay salary. When they can, they pay for 2 months. You can imagine. But I was there for my husband. I stood inside that house. Because me, the one day where they make, they go pay me man 4 months salary. Then within us in Paddy come that month the salary come, but I not go take and quick. Now in Paddy can us. When in Paddy can us, now I say Umar I say the salary I not go take a meto. Now in Paddy tell us say, I say you they allow you Umar for let you know your salary. He say in case you get problem you commit nas, it's how you go solve that. That month, the other month, my man go take his salary unbeknown to me. But he tell when me to go there, he don't take the salary. When he take the salary, when I can now I say, you think so you don't go take the salary. He say, oh, not so you fair work for me, not so you have to work for. So you say now the same thing this man say. Then me they work, one day they are able to pay you 6 months. 1 year salary. Because if they begin to all they all don't bring the money, customer they come. Then they pay you 13,000 and they make one a grade 10,000. So if I don't make 6, 7, 8, 8 for them, he answer me say, he say, hey, not so you are the work for, not so you put me on your work. I say, okay, it is well. They don't go eat the money. The very party we use that word they keep the party in sister. So you don't go lavish the money that way. Then me then are us with the picking them. Yeah, it don't me then are us with the picking them. Then in money, you don't eat the money done. They don't eat the money done. Then me they work me million money. Myself I say, wait, can ask me when I cook, I put I say me and me picking we eat. Wait, ask me where you I say, you know, say not so you land me job. You don't land me job. Now for me picking at the work. Now that's why I go buy beef, I buy baby fish, I cook, I pray them, I put some me picking that we eat. I eat her for 2 months. And when I ready for it, I feel for realize say now maybe talk for them. We the woman then we they make woman they be somebody. And they go around that they buy goats, buy fall, buy this go now police headquarters for let me man get promotion for ASAMOP. For let they send me man good side. Where you get money in a teeth. Me say first, when you see I hold me on a me picking it.
Sorry, if I can come in small.
When I ready for Twitter for let it steady, let it come back to his senses. Let it come back to his senses. Are they cook and not a girl? I say yes, I do it deliberately. If now in party in what did they take on a follow we home straight?
I think so.
A comfortable life.
Madam Patricia.
Now he go late complain back.
Madam Patricia.
Yes.
Give me justice now.
Mr. Omar, if he can comment.
So you know how they tell you women get greater role for playing brother. Then we get greater role for play. African women are crying here. And they deal with women them. Women and they all before their time. If you meet the woman, then us one great lapana in and gets for bring up them picking them. But that man they go take him money, go satisfy and eat. Why is that woman there inside the house?
Yes.
I want for Mr. Omar.
Yeah, I want for that Mr. Omar coming to what you don't say, yeah.
Yeah, what Madam Patricia don't say.
Exactly, yeah. I'm not saying una all meeting before una the kind of the program for really voting, you know. But but I don't listen to the woman.
Anyway, now wait me no more smaller. Me your sister, he meet with a man. The man now go it plan for go college. He don't get nothing. But my sister they sell, it supports the man go college. If they feed the picking them back where they don't born. If they feed the house, it paid college for the man, if they give house for the man, if they pay transport for the man. At the end of the day, when he done, he kicked my sister out.
I can come and say
they go through as hell, then they go through so much things. Men are wicked.
Madam Patricia, Mr. Umar wants to say something. Yes, Mr. Umar, go ahead.
Before I go to the first, I come to the last one. You see, any relationship, you get bad relationship. It no matter whether the gender, it no matter whether a man, whether a woman. Some of we don't pay school fees for woman. You don't pay school fees for woman. You don't pay school fees everything. Time for let you marry that. He say no to me. He say no to me. No to me class. Because one thing, the women are more class conscious. So for the tendency for me, you spend per woman, you know you will get at the end of the day. You hide down where you spend per man, you will get them. So that's why you sister. Now one of the few cases of the unfortunate ones. Then like come out to the another one the way you be the talk. You the bit around the bush, yes. I really admire you. You say you been there for your man, but I want you correct that statement. You been there for your family. You know, be there for your man. You been there for your family. You know, and when they say a family, a union like a country tree.
Okay, excuse me. You say a union, then why you they hide your money from me?
They come.
Okay, then ask you question, Mr. Umar, answer.
Why you say a union? When you say a union, you know all like this. Nothing for separate una. So you allow money because of money, you lose them. Why you they hide the money from the woman?
Okay, let answer because
when you say union, when you say union, when you say union, now when you say union, now when a set of people they come together, you know, try for contribute.
Yeah, una so.
Yeah, they come to that side. Madam, you know, talk about union. Every union, when in terms of contribution, there should not be anything like imbalance. You know, it to be on both sides, 50-50. That makes the union. So, but when in a union, one side they contribute and one side they receive, then that union already a weak union. Now, you say one thing, you try for your man, because if they can't go fall, if they can't go this, well, I get promotion. I don't know how many fall if they can't go, they tell you at primary school, so that then go promoter for Lego secondary school.
But to any success, excuse me, to any successful man, there is a strong woman. With the woman, the man they not sabi for one with the man. If they like home, when your man they work in an office, now you the woman get a worker for you, man. Now you them pave the way for you.
At the come that side, madam. To any successful family, there is a strong partner. But as you say, you are basing your argument more on gender side. Say for any successful family, there is a strong partner. The partner not for if it be either the woman or the man. One thing about a family, the weak part for always support the stronger part, and the stronger partner can always be the man. It can sometimes be the woman. And are you the way the stronger and the weaker part of it depends on earning. If the woman earn higher than the man, then the man are the weaker part. Then the man they support the woman. If the man they earn higher than the woman, then the woman are the weaker part. Then aim for support the man. But when it reach into a relationship, when the woman feels it, in respect of what he had receive, I for always be me, na me for be the receiver. Me, na me for be the accountant of the family. No. The accountant is in a bank. When I open account, the accountant in a bank. Unless you want to be the accountant now, fine. It can manage. Now that then say pocket money. And one thing you talk again, you say self-reliance. And then I tell you something about we sisters because we categorize this thing on Sierra Leone. You see, I get a lot of schoolmates when just drop out of SS3, some drop out of primary school, some not even start school. They say it's not necessary. Why? Because they go for marriage. So they don't need for work. So when you do this, straight away from the way, even before you get married, you don't prepare for be the victim. You know, you play the victim, even though not you are the victim. Because when you don't premeditate that say, I don't need for go school, I don't need for work because I got for married, you know. So straight away you don't play the victim, you know. So anybody where they come into you now, they fall into you trap where you don't set. You see? So that's
excuse me, just a minute. Just a minute. Excuse me, I want to say something. Now, he left school. You don't know why he left school. Maybe in people they're not able to provide for her. They're not able to educate her. But that person will sit down at that market table where they do business. They go here and there and they do business. You where they work for months. When months don't bring you your salary card, that person in your money where they do business. Let it check out now to sit down on a check. Business pays more than office job. That's why I talk about. I say woman get for the self-reliance. And no me say pass that woman go school. It's not only school, not a school, money, not only school.
One thing I mentioned the school. I mentioned yeah.
Please, I want to understand something. You said something about accountant day na bank.
Na bank.
The woman of a be the accountant.
I know the accountant.
No.
Yeah, woman of the accountant na the home.
Yes, you know, even say one partner not for be accountant for the other. We say the woman not for be accountant. So that means you approve of the man.
But man for be accountant. Because man want be accountant. Where you want that woman say, what do they do?
Why ask Mrs. Kaku? Why ask so? You check the probability. The tendency for make women they earn for control man the money, he higher than let man the earn. For instance, let's just make an example. When we get women, even we give you business money, don't understand, it's your money. Don't understand. But when you get that money, you not do for you, you want control what I get.
That's fine. Not true.
You know what possible. But one thing, when you want control the woman a money or the man a money or the woman a money, then una can get joint account. na bank. You know, then the bank will serve as referee. But for selling you in a house, for selling you in a house, you pinch the man. Say any man, the man go walk, you can't put any, and it's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah, okay, Madam Cabo, one kind say, Madam Cabo, come in a little bit.
I disagree with what Mr. Omar say.
When
they give woman money for do business, the money na you. I disagree with that. Because why many times then we don't hear a man and they say for kunani, we not don't hear that before back home. When the part and they say when the mommy they do business for kunani.
I want to come inside that side.
I can do that. You know hearing about that yet, Mr.
I want to come inside that side with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's answer the question before Mrs. Patricia they come inside.
Sure.
Okay. Miss.
I want to come in that side a bit. When a man give a woman business money, I want to come inside. When the man give the woman business money, business money, chop money, not for come inside. But the African man, then when they give you business money, no say they not they give you chop money, you know. I mean, I don't give you business. So if that man they put chop money inside that business, you mean say that business will continue?
That money not free. The money is not free.
You think that business they continue? That picking sick now. He said, "Well, I mean, they do business. Look who say look yonder." Now they pull back. He carry the picking go. They go to eat the picking waste. Anything happen? Look yonder. Me, I don't give you business or do. Now inside that business, they all team. So how the business will go before? How it will go?
Okay. Let's answer the question.
So you serious?
Yes. Yes, you can go ahead.
Before I answer that question, let's answer first, Mr. In a family together, una around. Get a, you know, if you invest to a business as now a family business, if a do accounting, one, and not based on gender. It can either be on the man inside or it be on the woman inside. That's not for just let una know what in that income una accumulate in that particular year. How una use the money as a family, waiting at the profit una make. Because business, when you successful now, when you know what you make, when you make profit, at least you know involved in the money, you make profit at the end of the day, still get you capital. Then a business. Now the more people can concentrate. Then now you talk about one thing. You say for give medicine money. Now we get 20 week with in a family. Most of the time when the woman, because when the woman can lazy around, the man don't know say this woman is a lazy woman. So what they do? They give business money. This business money they give now with an not a money that say this go buy clothes or go buy shoes wear. Now, for in case, let the woman go to subsidize. Who said the man tire? Because the man don't really know. Say this woman, way a victim player. You know, very good actress when you can in terms of playing the victim. So what you have to do? Let get money. At least if the picking sick and not get money that moment, let the woman pull money. Is subsidized. You know. So that woman in business money just they don't want like a petty cash voucher. You know, so but for let you get the money, you get a money, you turn money, you do small business as a woman at the corner, you know, that lazy type business for a market out in call in Africa. You do that, then the picking sick, then the man that moment everybody can short, you not get money that moment because you don't buy one bag dress or two, and the money don't short. Then you see say if you pull that money that man they give you, now favor you did not a favor you do. You self now your own part you pay as a woman na the family, you know. So the whole issue, I understand what say when they come. The whole issue, una they try to make una point. Everybody una get points why una they play the victim, you know. But at the time I say, when it can in terms of relationship, playing the victim will not solve it. Marriage, love, anything you have to do with union, now collective responsibility. And when I say collective responsibility, una all can they at the same time there. But when you see one part of it is going down, you get to pull them up, you know. But just imagine, we get woman in a salon, we get business money, then get good business, do good business. But believe me, if you pray they rich, if that man not gonna turn buy beef, believe me, the whole neighbor would not say they not cook beef in the house. You know? So like the victims are the woman then they play more victim. And as our viewers, the lines are open, so una can call, una make una contribution. So like the discussion not before say now we idea we put out there. We want get from una what in our opinion on the program, you know, because like we say now our viewers all might make sense, and we get people way later.
Yes, madam.
People recognize now the comment section.
Yes.
Where they make a very good contribution. I would encourage them for make them call. Make una give una contribution. Una come inside, at least una can prove me right. Say Mrs. Kago, Mrs. Patricia, they're really wrong. Una prove me right, una call and make una point, and we'll wait for una calls.
You're so wrong, but when we're not
yes, Madam Kago. Yes, Madam Kago, now can inside, Madam Patricia, you want to say anything before we close the show?
No, we're not a close. We'll get another something where man me they talk. The man you interview.
My name is Sidiki Bangura.
Okay, today we talk to Sidiki Bangura, who come to my office here, who say in the work, we na in shop. So Sidiki Bangura, the topic today say man and woman who that get more load na the home, who that they take more responsibility na the home.
Well, some home day, the man they take plenty responsibility, but some home day woman them. Now they take the responsibility and they do for the man everything, but mostly it's 100%, 65% and the man them.
So the man they take more load than the host.
Yes.
So like why you say the man they take more load than the host?
Because the man they come on alimony for go fena. Any kind of way for let you will get what the car was not house. Because I like na any kind of way the molest herself now the place and someone you will get what he wants. So maybe you feel happy.
Okay, thank you. Now if you try to talk say some women and woman then they take care of it. How you feel say them man they can home and they way not do anything lazy man and they?
Well, some women not to for say that the man they can lazy my job not do. Yes. The woman there I can see their alimony, they can go Waterloo, they go buy my kids because of the money they work. Yes, and not always that they feeling for that they yes, because of work not day.
Okay. Now when they talk about this 50-50 way the government is trying for say civil society they preach say equal rights at the home. You believe in 50-50, say where the man counts society you want to say for carry time?
Well, 50-50, some of whom they are 50-50. Some of whom they are 50-50 no day. Because we know they.
So
any kind of way.
so it can link one side.
So it can link one side. Either a link to the man or a link to the woman.
Okay.
Because they think that they are all two sides.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. I don't know, you get any word where you able to tell to people we especially the man them where they out there with themselves they put pressure or where they sponsor their home them, you get any word for encourage them more for them do more?
Yeah, I encourage the man them because not all women will get what they will get now they own them. Okay. Most of them not always like once you don't house for make them not do nothing. But we they. So some of man they back and they advise them however it be grab go for now. Any kind of way because now you know say the country not easy. No gonna put for say everything our government, No, we are going to try for work for let we get for ourselves. Me go say as you do as also government employment. I mean employment self. Yes, for me can you get I get what I want. By God in power, God they must give me that one day. So I advise all the man there let it do the same thing.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Sidiki Bangura. It is time for say for Gap Bufenam, and indeed man for Gap Bufenam. And I don't know if you go agree with me that say na house, you dey see man, he dey get 30, 50, 100 stabbed in him back. I mean, problem, trouble, but nobody dey yagi. But woman, if you see gets one, all man dey yagi, which means if you see woman gets load in a house, small thing can say really make about the man. Pass it to Kalani by yagi. You believe in that?
Yes, I believe that. I believe that because most of the women then, now so they can behave now because of the see the man maybe will get nothing for good do. So any small thing, they ash to the man. You see, let me do so, let me do so. But man, if man gets all thing for do for woman, they ever hear you, man they do that one thing.
Yes.
Indeed. So now man forgets more than woman.
Okay, thank you very much, Famulem. Again, we will count the program to now. And I've got my sister camera. I say bye bye until we see again next time, inshallah.
All right, me fumble them. As another yagi to waiting, you know, the man in back they say about this topic here, so we get today. So Mr. Umar, Madam Kabo, so what do I think say what do I think about the video where they interview the man? So what do I get out of it?
Okay, let me go first. I know because I know Mrs. Kabo they talk. Before they talk, I don't know what they talk. So let's talk content. What I talk then the man all waiting up from the beginning, you know. That video not just a record of what I been talk. I don't know if you see wherever I go interview them people, but the most important thing, the last topic we ask, you know, and a lot of viewers then will confirm that today. Africa, Sierra Leone in particular, the married woman, from the day when you married the woman, tell you picking them big, tell them old. The woman is the oko, but not idler. Nobody they call her idler. But you, the man, even in a 20 years relationship, along the line, you lost a job for 2 weeks. Everybody gonna say that might not work 2 weeks. You know, the woman, the woman, it go circulate the news. It not gonna say that in family they do. It go circulate. I'll tell you mistake. You knock on the street. If you don't talk down, believe me, everybody gonna say that they not to pull chop money, now pull chop money. And one thing again. The woman then also they forget say na a collective responsibility. Hey, Mrs. Kabo, if woman they pull chop money na house, especially in a salon, you don't suffer. If you not take time, believe me, 23 now then go the camp can't talk on a case. You know, because why the expectation, you know, then get. They already made up mind, you know, say this man, your responsibility this, if I do one certain favor, you know, but you know, for be so in a relationship, Nemek are really happy for this program because why? We they raise awareness, you know, more I can say, because we get idle women, we not get idle men that much, because if you don't in a relationship, where from the beginning small tell you big now you go kick out every day now you pull chop money now you go pull chop money I go do everything, so I don't feel saying idler. So the only possible office na idler, that one way is you don't host, you know, they work every day in for receive no more cook. Even that one way they cook, if it the way it did not give complete money, everybody will not say that my way go find the money, it not give complete money, because why? It already they play the victim, it already got a premeditated mind say this na man and your responsibility. But we they see we don't kind of abroad there, we they see how they live now. When you go to town, for instance, now Switzerland, where you go to town, you they see a lot of man, they all them baby carriers and they go around with them, you know. Why? Because the woman they work, the woman they earn more, so in the baby 60 picking, you know. So what they do, 70%, the woman will work like 40, in work 30, so then go share the balance. But even when they share, they go take care of the picking of almost 20%, the woman take care of 10%. Why? Because the woman they receive more than the man. Now that's not a relationship, now that's not home. But when you at home, where the woman feels say, in your responsibility all, now they have to play the accountant part, you know, bookkeeping. They want to know today, He want know till the man count. If the man count everything he want know. So woman go if you want control the man, that's the way it is smoke see that money say he get a one controller. You know, and he go only control something where you fan. So if you want let the man value you, if you want play you control a man, you self go out there, work like the man, una open an account, put 500, the woman put 500, 50-50. Now that's what I say. We don't accept now. Why una not go play the part of the 50-50? Put 5. When months calculate, would eat pass in company, you know, say you don't eat pass in company. Next month now you go put pass what you don't eat. Because one thing that's the responsibility. But when you that you don't also they play the victim, 20,000 chop money just so woman very heartless. They ask the man say 500,000 chop money. They forget say every day, and that 500 not to way it don't not the whole lifetime. Maybe they start out with 2 picking 500. Well, how they picking the add now so they chop money they add. And if they chop money they add, the woman need to work. Now the man no more they come with them. So the man don't be, you know, now and a source of exploitation now the family. But enough of this, so you know. So I think say all what we talk now in that man talk now the video, say let the man then grab profile now. Because Salome, for instance, if the man sit on a host, woman go sit on 3, 4, 5, 10 years, you know the work. The man they work it out comfortable. But if you believe in me, if that man they sit on 2 days, you know the work, the woman the work, that man don't see trouble. Everybody will not see the work. Okay. You know? So
thank you, Mr. Umar.
You really just compliment what I say.
Thank you. Okay. So, Madam Kabo, what are you saying? From there, we'll go to. We can start first with Madam Patricia. So, what are you saying, ma? Madam Patricia.
I not get you.
Yeah. So what are your inputs to waiting the man saying at the video? Or what you think about time and based on what Mr. Umar say again. So what are your inputs to that?
Well, my own inputs. And I talk to the young girl today when they come up. And this is not the voice of Sierra Leone. When they talk for the woman of Sierra Leone, the women of Sierra Leone. Because we were fan with Madam Saya. We are blessed. They say blessed because why make us say so? Different. We were then at them parts of the world. We different from the people that were in Sierra Leone. Because you go work. If you know land books, it's all job where you do. You able to bring income now. Where you and the man on an account, on the joint account, on they do things. But back home, it's not like that. And in this forum, we're talking about the women of Sierra Leone. We're talking about Sierra Leone. What do me go say to women of Sierra Leone? Woman gets to be self-reliant. It not only mean education, book, not education. You can go there, you go do skill work. You can go do skill work, you can do hairdressing, you do tailoring, you do soap making, you do garata and dyeing. For then you go able for earn money now you earn. Because if you earn money now you earn, you able for do things inside the house. When not so the man no more go do. Because from home then they when the man no more they do, the woman is like trash. The woman don't have voice. Especially Sierra Leone women, most of them don't have voice. You go say the one there in the city, them better, but the one there at the provinces, then they don't get voice. Because the man then they work. Then take and say the woman for this housewife. You get some man then a salon, they don't want them work there for work. They send a housewife, he married her for lady in a house. But they fail for realize, say, one finger not the pick loss na aid. Because if not the man one grain, the day when in pockets dry, all man go no say balloon not gonna pots not gonna fire. But if that woman himself land business, it will bring income na house. If that man not get, it is step in. Where the outside and they not go able to know their secrets. So therefore, young lady that today when they come up, let them be self-reliant. let them learn something. Let them not only depend on man. And any woman will decide say, you know, they work is you don't depend on man, and not they get a happy home. You not go get voice now you home. Any contribution at all, they're not they consider you because you not get. There is no input you can make. So if I let woman they be self-reliance, let them grab their side and lapa, not to book no more. Let them do business. Let them learn something. So now me your input that.
Okay. Thank you, ma. Yes, Madam Kabo. You are telling a young.
Well, now thank you for when I joined the program today. This is a nice program. I enjoy it. I'm glad you are everybody your part, and I'm glad you me say for give me your small contribution. The only thing no more maybe later time not going permit we now. But for me really like if you Mr. Omar go like for make we go change one day for make you go carry pregnancy. If not like a damn big bag of like a sand then hang up panam. Make you carry that bag for 24 hours or 48 hours. While the bag hang panna, it cool. While the bag hang panna, it pleat wood. Because we get some man there in a salon. Even if you not go work, you sit down, so you go see the woman the pleat wood. Because inside your mind they say, oh, now me go fend today. So now info can't do this. Whether that wood where they pleat, whether the woman tired go do am. So we finish all of that day. Then for reach back for labor. Where commodity can maybe modelonometer business for can do I don't call it omongo like that one when they can help for sleep near the picking. You get for wake middle night with all that tire body for struggle the picking.
Yes.
We get a lot what they carry, and sometimes the heaviest thing where the woman can carry now where in no say what's that transparency day where in no say you man no get. And the small cold self will catch you the stress. So now one of the heavy load and the way I could say woman they carry. Most of when you don't know the man in finances, especially if they work in the lavish, you can be relaxed. You can feel say everything taken care of. Past emergency hits now money no. But for me like for Mr. Omar carry belly one day, but I mean I don't know if you go willing for do that. Then I want for also know if you're willing for let we turn if like let we change if you go support for let the tradition change. This Taikola, I agree with that. This culture of Taikola.
Allow me for that comment before you close too, because this one I contradict them put me.
It looks like then I sell and it goes sell the girl picking them. No, I think we don't go way past that stage where man and they feel say them by we and you're not able for by human being. Then when they bring it kind of us. Going back to Madam Patricia in point, some man they know they accept for let you go work. For let you go do market self now do more than feel say then control a man, then they feel say if you get small money, then you go cack up because when you get money, you're not gonna depend on her for cook. But thereby go still turn around when I get plaba no more. You know they do nothing. It just loaded down and lazy self and they go, excuse me, sorry for bad language, and they go walk, and they go do this, and they go the dinner, all they know they do nothing. But house choice also now a big work. For sweep the money, make sure say clean the house, make sure say go to market, you just for go begin the thinking accountant to reach the market, you go for bagging and manage and make that food a sweet back. Then you finish all of that day, maybe until don't come, they can't call, oh, you man or you yourself, your family, something happen, money no day. It's a lot when they go through, they pick they just for go make sure, say them, you know, nothing not happen to them, road with them staying at school for long, you just for one day, so you ask they all over the place. So for make man and feel say they can buy we, I think say we parents and also we born girl picking them, we culture need for reverse back. But if you Omar can want for let we marry them now, me I think say me as a woman go willing for do that. So that we say we get that autonomy. When you want to go to Ipadi safe, you just for take or you just for write application and wait for approval. If you man not approve, you can step. And not supposed to be that way. Everybody an adult. All you need for do is know say outside this person they go is safe, you know, then a bad place, let her go. but we tied up all that in a burden on we. But with all that, we still the beer for the pikin. So now that make a feel say we dey take the heaviest load. Then another side, Miss Patricia touch that transparency per money. At one point, if you see your woman don't know for say you dey lie, because woman they will sabi where can per money, we like money, so that make they know. When you begin lie, you know your woman you know they get your woman back anymore. Because itself now, it try now for do something for what think you get and keep in your pocket because why you not honest, but they go both sides. So I think say because of that also majority of the time now man them actually they feel say Mr. Omar Otis say so you not for be me accountant and everybody for be both sides they're supposed to be accountant for each other. Why? Because when are they in a union, if you they make more money, yes, now you get to take more of the load. So it no matter if you're a woman or man, so I go give Mr. Omar a little bit point for that. So woman and woman no, na man no, what long can start this union as we hear from people them back home. This not to we stay on a back home. They say some home then they 50, 57 no they work. Meaning the money they try to invest in everything, but not going to do 50. The woman self they try maybe not going to do 50, but inside everything I can compromise. But if you the man, they get you, they make conny. Now you make you know get strong woman behind you because nobody know one selfish person. Nobody know one self-centered person. Nobody know one dishonest person. So go both sides. But me, I know will take that for the part of the woman. We they hide money, but anytime when something hit with the puller. But man them, most time the young kid don't be gone. They don't go spend on per woman at street. So because of that, we take kudos for say we they manage the home with the try. So because of that, at least now we they take the heavy load. We they pay half with school fees as well. But on a sick back, so they will pull money we give una. So we want to know now, Mr. Omar, what do you think about that money? You still feel say man supposed for make in wealth know about the income? And if yes, how many percentage? And same goes to woman. But for that, the woman, I go ask Miss Patricia, but for the man, what do you think?
Thank you for the question. I feel say the family for know the income when they make, whether not the man or not the woman, period. For let the man know what the man they make, no. Let the man know what the woman they make, no. Let it within themselves, the family, the household, know what they make around. As a family, una for know what una gain una make, and una for know what una and what you want to make better, and you say una mistakes, and so now go correct in the following years. Look, people, the viewers self don't know say the talk today. They don't realize two things. The playing part with the woman they take, and the other thing is that. The too much of responsibility, the expectation, the unnecessary exploitation on the side of the men, rather than the entire family. You know, so the viewers themselves, I know say even Mrs. Patricia herself, for me, report way as he say a relay they come to me on side, and I know say before we would go off this program, I know say go accept say yes, the women they need for do better, they need for do get some improvement. And Mrs. Kagbo, you talked something about, yes, I want that, but one thing, not to social responsibility. When you get belly, not to social responsibility. Then a natural responsibility God give you. You know, so, you know, for make me feel guilty for where God creates you. That's not your responsibility. It is natural. It is being designed that a woman should give back. A woman should get pregnant, should give back. That one is natural. That one is not social responsibility. Yes? You can come inside. You're welcome, man.
Yes, we want to separate in the media where they watch we, na mature people them. Yes. We say we always deny na mature people them. When the time where you want to catch the woman, you the bella, you the cook some. Follow you catching aid. You catch your head, you make fun with am on a laugh. When 2-3 months the belly come up, that woman and they go through all them pain then day. And they go through that morning sickness. Where you not know how the woman they feel. Then that time day where that woman don't take 9 months, or woman they take up to 10 months, it bring the baby in the world. Sleepless night for that woman. The man go they do sleep. If the woman say, only speaking for me, let's guy like cook quick. When the pikin they cry, I can't take you pikin. When they try for talk to the man, they say, let the man themselves go to help the woman then. Let the man there, because you get some man that will not even help woman and us.
Not before you
Let
so.
me and they go home.
Listen.
Now, once you done before you so. What do you think, Mr. Omar? You feel say because now God give woman forget belle, so you're not responsible for pamper or for help.
No, I'm not talking.
When now una two.
I'm not talking. I say now a natural responsibility.
Yeah, woman, I'm not done it. Excuse me. Woman not a slave. But some we African brothers then they think we the woman as if we are slave. And we are not slaves. Woman, they go work come. We not helping mates to honor demand them. We not say get for help you. We need for help each other. Woman, they take care of us. Woman, they brew. Woman, they iron. Woman, they cook. If they go work, they take care of picking back. The man they go sit down. Then they play a game na TV.
Madam,
they go sit down and they play a game.
You
so true.
You as a woman need to help him. You not partner in the relationship.
You not go make that go. Like I was listening, not help this woman. But at least if they come around the woman, you say, the home they be peaceful.
Yeah, that is so true.
The home they be peaceful.
Okay,
but the man who said they see the way it's now they left it from. Now they left it.
Please. Everything.
How the woman grab you after?
Okay.
Yeah, so Mr. Woman, cut as short now because the short they can't.
This is not only Sierra Leone. Now the one thing what they facing here. The man necessarily need for help.
Too much.
Now because of this program, make a come work quick. I they go work na net. I come work na net. What I do night. I come 7 o'clock in the morning. As I come 7 o'clock in the morning, I take shower. I wear my scrub. Now what can I go walk back? When I go walk back, 8 o'clock in the net. Now I come back. When I come back 8 o'clock, I go na fireside. Now that's when I cook. As I don't cook, that's when me man they sit down. Me then a computer. Me I then a kitchen at the cook. I go then a kitchen at the cook. I go back now wash the room. I they put things and water. I go they cook at the same time. I they wash back at the same time. Today so now this make I can quick now us. So you know we need help.
Yes.
Una demand they una not be too lazy. We need help.
Indeed.
We need help.
Yes,
Picking a mama self where they go, if they make with drink, then they go. So how much more now on our left work give we? We need help.
So
on our
like,
help we. On our join hand with we.
So I don't hear so man that out there, do you una help Madam Patricia and the other women there? You know, because then they play the victim. But one thing, we get what we call bad habits in a relationship. Bad habit is there on both sides.
Oh my God, for Patricia. So
that one, whether the man was span, me and man and not like where I don't eat somebody was span for me, so that's a bad habit. But waiting me they try for talking at that in a relationship, make a cut and short. Both sides for take equal responsibility. One side not for play the victim. You know, when one side play the victim, you know, fine. So women out there, go out, look, what contribute into the family. But when you sit down, you feel say the man a responsibility for feed the family in the house. You are getting it wrong. The responsibility on both sides. The stronger part can always help the weaker part. But now a partnership relationship, now a partnership where everybody get the equal contribution. when Bele, Alpha, I want to talk, Bele not to sickness. Bele not to sick. So if you get money sick, maybe not that different, but it's step not to sickness. Now, you know, so now we take victory. Yes, with the support, now a time support, and we the men out there we go support. But for say we go be a victim because a get Bele that we for be guilty because the woman get the program not go down today, go they take the money and not accept that side. But anyway, man, them a lot we support out there, and they will not stop for place. I tell you, thank you. The program be very interactive, and to be honest, I learn from the two actual women. Them, you know, like where you get young mind, they come up, you get opportunity for discuss such issue with no women. So like an opportunity, I tell the time I want to contribute. No, another chance of contribute. Till next week, Mena Oma.
All right, me family them. We just want to say thank you to una the viewers them, and una we don't comment, especially to Fatmata Kamara and Memzo B Safa. We really appreciate una for comment, and also the one the way they watch we, and also thanks to Fatmata Kalon and the viewers the way they watch we as well. We really appreciate una, and we just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I just want to call Madam Cabo and Madam Patricia for say the last warning advice to we fumble them. So Madam Patricia, you can go ahead, please. For say your last word to fumble them. You hear me, ma?
Well, I know they get you clear.
I say I just want to make you say your last. Yeah, I just want to make you say your last word and the advice or whatever you get for say to fumble them.
Oh,
the last
okay.
word or advice, yes, ma'am.
Well, me family them we tell una today, we tell una thank you for the time una spend for let una watch this program. And we are the voice of Sierra Leone. When they talk for the Sierra Leone women, and even we say self now we they talk for we say. Woman then na Sierra Leone una tie una lapa de tight and grab. Una young one and today where they grab up, una learn something, una get for be self-reliant. Let man not enough una eat tomorrow. So if the man bring 2 cents, una said go able bring 2 cents and make something. Una go get a happy home. Let una not become a victim tomorrow. And we self now with the woman them, the man them back now. When they talk to the man then, let the man then continue for help. A home doesn't build in a day. When una two we all two plan the man and the woman, una get one word now the host, una help each other, happiness, love, peace, go then at the home. But if now one woman no more, one the woman no more, now in the brook, now in they do this, now in they sweep, now in they iron, now in they cook, hey, they go work. You put me put now osusu na this country now with the pa. But the housework una help we. Let we not tire quick. Una help we. Una demand una help we. That game una they sit down una play. Una can kitchen una carry around. Hey, if I dey peel pepper, you pick the abasomi. Then with a smile, then the thing will be easy. We tell una thank you. We'll go see you next week. Tata.
Thank you so much, Madam Patricia. Yes, Madam Cabo.
Well, thank you very much. Everybody we join with, I don't not join with as well. We say thank you. We then go watch later. And Madam Patricia, I'll tell you so much thank you. You contribute a lot for this show today. We're glad the way you feel at home and the interaction has been great. So I want to say thank you to Mr. Omar. We get a very hard head, but you know, it's hard for making voice out to the man and they feel and how they feel about we. So I thank Ms. Patricia also we able to voice out our woman and they feel as well. So me, I don't get much for say again because they don't say everything we want for say. The thing the women want to much part they don't really say. The only thing with me get a little concern about now the bride price or people like can put girl picking them. They can leave it so much high money where they can ask some people and a young man they want to settle with somebody where they say they manage, but because of the kind of money they already ask, and not say yes, they can say if they not put something, they're not going to take the woman serious. That's not from tradition. But now that things then they change. Now they talk about gender equality, say 50-50, man enough for can begin they feel say that they're not the head and control we by everything and we not get voice. So because of that, the role that they changed. So since the role that they changed like that, I don't think it's fair to them for beginning to ask for cow, ask for how many box of clothes, where that person they not get her, and the people that they can't join the union. So I think say enough fair. So what I feel say they're supposed to do, woman bring small, man bring small. If not anything, they can make a breakthrough. You know, like where they can say like if not for break the tie. So let's say if the man brings 60%, the woman say brings 40%. Who started they do the married self. So me self put something towards you, not just you put something towards me. For can begin to boss me around and take me a property to you. So then the woman herself just for wise up, then they use these tactics and not like what we sister then we grab up for it. Oh man do for me. Oh this man I do for woman today. Me a man they spend for me or me for my grab. Some people they probably go tell and girl picking them. Who they grab na man and they do for we so they plant that na picking is so you they make them feel like say the man then they're supposed for do for woman and woman not for do for man. And not for be do for anything, for just be share love. So I feel say that back of a tradition we need for stop. So if we don't want for doing company good, they can do and but it cannot be something where we for train woman or picking and say always na man and for give it so they don't get respect for we. So now that no more me go say I not get anything else for say. Until next week, everybody, thank you. Then we all hold woman there and we wave them with two hands. Good man heart for fine, good woman heart for fine. But overall, we mama there, now they're the backbone of the house. They say happy mother, happy home, happy wife, happy home. Now make we get Mother's Day, the flock with flowers and everywhere. If the mama they not may be outstanding, it not going to be possible. So I still stand by my word say woman they do more when it comes for support the home in terms of morally, physically, anything where they're able, then they put them financially, probably the men. So until next week, I thank you, Madam Savage. Thank you very much. Over to you, ma.
Right. We just want
God
to
bless
say
you
thank
all.
you so much. God bless you so much, Madam Patricia, for joining me. And we hope say we'll go see more of you. We hope say we'll go see you more on the show most of the time now because it will be part of our family. And we just want to say thank you for joining me today. And also, I just want to say thank you once again to the viewers, them, Madam Cabo, Mr. Umar, for when I make the show so successful. And me own partake what I take today's show so today is both man and woman, the only good thing is the advice now for making us work together as one. Because when I work together, there is no 50, 60, 40, 50. As long as when I trust each other, when I need to hide nothing from each other. I believe say that whole they will become successful. And also, to una demand them, when I help the woman for do some domestic work then at the house, because we don't see a lot of the times then at the woman they do majority of the housework, now that they go, now that they work again, then they go on a job, then they take care of picking them, then they cook, then they clean the house. It's just too much burden where the woman then gets. So sometimes we need to break that off. Although yes, we don't see a lot of places the way that they demand and then they work 95%. But sometimes it's good for make it's good for make both people that work together. And me and my own partake that day way I go say, and also communication is very good. For always communicate. not hiding. If they make 50, make let the woman not say they work 50, but at least you get for say, okay, well, you know, I dey give 30, the 20 I go able for keep am for myself because I get family there. I believe say that good communication they go work. So me and my own partake to Danny. And I love una, and I just want to say una take care. And me when they come to una, me na Fatmata. And the show in name is What Would You Do? They come to una from VOS. Una tata. Love una. Bye. God bless.
So let me try.